stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Faster QB use.
Dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
I gotta match the energy. I take my L's. The record still stands. I'm still 8-4 against her.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
That's all she's doing is screen routes, bro.
Good yardage there.
I know how to cover that.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Going to about the 39. second down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Third and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. On third down, here's a run by Henry. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
Just back to a few minutes ago, this offense is finding themselves during the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. We are through. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First down throw, Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they...
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Jackson now. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. To throw is Jackson. And that is...
This offense has to find a way to be better.
Funny.
Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Right back to Kelsey again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll get rid of it, and And completed. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raven first down. Here's Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes on first down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Point after now from Tucker. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage close to 99%. But he missed. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ooh, I even comment under my video saying I take my L's. Like, I don't have no excuse. Yes, I lost and I quit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming
Okay.
up now for 1st and 10.
But I beat her multiple times, so I'm not really tripping.
To throw.
Am I lying?
A short one caught by Kelsey.
Ooh, am I lying? Yes or no?
At the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense
Okay
seems to be
then.
building on it.
I'm not worried about the 2 losses I got.
That they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
2nd down and 3. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. This is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a
Run with Mahomes one more time.
That one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now Mahomes. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got this big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make it.
And he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll go down back at the 4.
Hey, Oos.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
You think she gonna quit?
This one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he will not be picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Oos. Ain't my wins 5-2 or 5-3, right? Am I right? Or 6-3?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult
Oos, how many wins and losses do I have?
Where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oos, if you can tell me how many wins and losses I got against her, then that would determine. Okay.
And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
I know I won at least 6 or 7 games against her. And she only beat me 3 times. Yeah, it's 6-3. 6-3. Yeah. 6-3. Because when we played. Yeah. We played off screen. That's 1 loss for me. Then we just played twice and she won twice. Yes. And I won 6 times. Yeah, 6-3. I won 6 games against her. It's good pick. I give her that one. Good pick. That's how you gonna get though.
A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Butker now for the extra point.
Why you don't want to join the party? I'm trying to get her to join the party so she can talk her crap. Because I've been talking my crap all week. Join the party. Yeah. Come on, join the party.
The team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Party now with the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's the give to Henry running right. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Those, I am 6-3 against her, which is not a bad record.
Second down, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're in this game. Anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws.
What you think about that record? I'm 6-3 against her.
It seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, Jackson. And he's just throwing dumps up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn.
That should have been my ball.
Rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just
See?
one game.
That should have been my ball.
Point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull it?
And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. Party now with the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Play action now. Jackson. They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he
Good play.
has his offense set up in great
Good play.
inside the red zone.
That was on me.
Set to go now.
Good play.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
I got it right back though.
The save, another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Oos.
This game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game.
Oos.
Oftentimes it takes that to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And nobody was open.
Design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First down throw, Mahomes. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. Now, Mahomes. That one knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You see what I'm in, Oos?
Off the play fake. Mahomes. They go sideline and he stays in
What a
bounds.
dart.
Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Ravens they get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
It's not often that we get to sit here and witness history. I mean, he is officially one of one. The first player to ever pick off 5 passes in one game. It's taken a perfect
5?
Probably a little bit of luck, yes. But he's come through all game long, and he's earned his place in NFL history.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. Now Jackson on the move. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage. Off the play fake. Jackson. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
3rd and long for Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Left side into the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2 minutes.
Call the first of their timeouts.
This game. If I score 50, if I score 50, her 2 wins don't mean nothing. What you think? Oos, you still there?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hard. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That one is no good. Not even.
Hey, Oos, if I score 50 points, her 2 wins do not mean nothing, right?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Jackson now on second down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays, and that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That is going to be home.
Good play.
DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. He has come alive after the break.
That should have been picked.
Third touchdown of the second half. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone, so follow the touchdown with a 2-point conversion. This is a 5-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson now. Again, working deep downfield. Ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 3rd and 6. play action. Here's Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Going up top and looking for...
Let's go, Marky Drews! Let's go!
They come up with a big one there to keep the drive
Let's go!
and then some.
She gonna have to use that last time out.
Now Jackson. And deep for the back of the end zone.
Let's go!
And this is going to be a
50.
touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return
Hey,
this
Oos,
one.
she better not mess up.
For a touchback.
Always game.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down.
2 seconds.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here.
This game.
Here's first.
This is game. This is game.
One last shot now for Mahomes.
Game. Bye-bye.
He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So
Nice playing with you. I let you win them twos.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Let's see the player stats, chat. Patrick Mahomes, 552 yards, 5 picks, 13 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. His longest one was 65 yards. Lamar Jackson, 347 yards, 48 completions, 5 touchdowns, 11 picks, 61 yards. Let's go for rushing. And then receiving. Travis Kelce, no touchdowns. Andrews, 2 touchdowns. Hopkins, 3. Zay Flowers 1, Bateman 1, Worthy 2, Worthy 0, 0, 0, 0. Alright. And that's how you win from a 2-game loss. You come back and destroy. So we're going to play tomorrow. And it's going to be a different ball game tomorrow. I'm not playing. Chat, it's been rocking with you. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new. Turn on post notifications where the bell is at. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow at the same time. We're going to live stream Madden. And I'm whipping some butt. Yes, I took my 2 L's. Yes, I did. I can admit that as a football fan. I do take L's. But I beat her 7 times. I don't want to hear it in the chat. I'm good. And y'all can tell that she couldn't come back because I know how to lock down her offense. Now, she beat me twice. I quit once. She won the second game. It's cool. I'm good. But, yeah, I know how to bounce back.